Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order. This is the Board of Police Commissioners meeting, 299 Page Boulevard. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024 at 4:30 p.m. This meeting is being recorded, and the meeting is being audio and video recorded and will be broadcast on Focus Springfield. Roll call attendance, Commissioner Birdie? Here. Commissioner Fernandez?
Here.
Commissioner Jackson?
Here.
Commissioner Roldan?
Here.
Commissioner Trangizi?
Here. Could we have the Pledge of Allegiance? We start.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's all right. Okay. All right, under first business we'll conduct tonight will be approval of the minutes
So move.
for November 13th and the 20th.
So move on both dates.
Second.
This is the approval of the minutes. Commissioner Fernandez?
Yes.
Commissioner Jackson?
Yes.
Commissioner Birdie?
Yes.
Commissioner Roldan?
Yes.
Commissioner Trangizi?
Yes. Under new business, we have a copy of a schedule for 2025 in front of us.
I would like to make motion to tentatively take the dates on that are given.
A second
If we have to change it, we could work together on that. At least we give our people time to look at the dates and be aware.
Second motion.
This is to accept the dates on the draft schedule for next year.
Correct.
Yes.
Commissioner Fernandez?
Yes.
Commissioner Jackson?
Yes.
Commissioner Birdie?
Yes.
Commissioner Roldan?
Yes.
Commissioner Trangizi?
Yes. We have, go on.
The annual meeting is also part of that, correct?
Yes, it's up here for March, but it's got March 12th, but that's going to be separate. March 12th is the regular meeting. The annual meeting will be plus that. There'll be 2 meetings in March.
So when do we decide on the annual meeting, our next meeting?
Well, that's what we're going to need is
Yeah,
a
that's-
location that's large enough. We had a decent crowd last time.
What did we have last year?
Uh,
At
We
the,
did it up the,
oh.
at the,
The Ray Jordan
Center,
Center.
yeah.
And that would be a good location again, because we had,
Second that as well. That's
yeah, we had a
spot.
good
reserve
crowd.
it.
Yeah.
So for the public, there's a lot of parking, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think that's why the date's not there, like, so we find out we get the date, probably, so.
Then it-
Commissioner, would you like me to check to see when it's available in March?
Yes,
Do you
and-
still want it in March?
yeah, we might as well, it's perfect. We get into the new year and we can visit with
Early on, yeah.
the public, or they can visit with us, however you want to put it. And we have on here, I don't know if everybody realizes, but Attorney Grayson is leaving us to become the, I hope I'm okay saying it, the city solicitor for the city of Pittsfield.
Nice.
I want to thank him for all the hard work he's done with us, all the patience he showed us, especially me, and all the great legal advice and guidance you've given us. Thank you very much on behalf of the board.
When will that take place?
End of the month, January, yeah.
I also want to thank the board for being patient with me.
Oh, absolutely. You're the easiest person to be patient with.
And I appreciate my relationship with all of you. The city solicitor is going to be taking over in the short term while we look for my replacement. But that's why he's here today, so. I can show
Very
him
good.
the ropes.
Yeah. We got it.
Show him the ropes, yeah. Go ahead. And is there any other, we have here for discussion on the legal, but that's it, that you'll be taking, or do you have something you'd like to tell us?
I'm planning to take it over short term, I think. Trying to get the right fit for the board, so I'm trying to be cautious about those that are in my department right now is short-staffed as it is. We've lost a couple of real quality attorneys in the last few months, including Attorney Bruce, and so until I'm able to kind of get fully staffed back in the office, it might be me who's here. If it's not me, I want to make sure that it's somebody very capable. Doesn't set the bar high. I want to make sure that we can provide that service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else from anybody on this board about new business? I have one thing, if everybody's set, I want to make sure, anybody, and it's I'm putting it in the form of a request. It's a good night for it to do it. We just had a shooting in the city. And our job is to review cases or that are given to us from IIU that there's been a policy in the department has been broken. Our job is to review it. That's not always necessary, depending how the case comes out. Let's say there's no policy violations. But what I'd like to request from IIU, if they can check with the superintendent, otherwise I'll call them if we have to. When this case is finished and done, and the decisions have been made on it, under executive session, could we have the board informed about the case, explained about the case to us, like, no rules were broken, the officers did this or that, all properly. And the reasoning is, there's no problem with this case, but the reasoning is, we are asked constantly about cases, especially in a police-involved shooting. And it would be very good for the board to represent the people of the city, the administration, be able to look people in the eyes with honesty and say, look, that was investigated, it was done properly, there is no problem at all here. We reviewed it, everything's clear. That's the reason we'd want to see it, not to rehash a case that was decided that everything was done properly, just to hear the results and why.
I'll be meeting with the superintendent on Tuesday, and I'll make sure I bring that to his attention.
I appreciate, just so we can make sure, because when we face the public, I hate saying, we don't know. You have to, you want to assure them, because we're assured on the job IIU does and the department. We're sure when they have an investigation. We want to pass that along because we were informed. That's the reasoning why. It's not a problem here.
We've done it in the past with when they did the shooting at the casino, there was this information.
Yes.
And we heard it, and we went forward with that, and then we had the answers. I mean, obviously, there's stuff that we can't talk about, right? But it was an overview on that one, and it was pretty good, so.
There's two investigations that are taking place. There's a criminal investigation by the DB and the Hamilton County DA's office, okay? And then we're going to be doing, obviously, an administrative investigation into the same, essentially the same set of facts.
Yeah, because our position is we're just concerned about policy with the department. We're not worried about the criminal part unless it affects the policy. So that would just it'd be perfect, because I think we do much better working as a team and supporting the community that way when they come to us, because those are the kind of questions that put you in the spot if you can't answer it. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know. That's it for me. If anybody.
No, I agree with you. I agree. That's good.
Okay. Old business? Do we have anything under old business?
The only thing that I'm sure you're aware, the youth sports committee is meeting, I think, next week,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's what, I was saying.
Have we
so our
decided
members
if it's
know.
in person or is it virtual? They haven't decided.
I'd like to say I'm confident that I know the answer to that, but I don't. I believe it's in person. I think the Zoom part may have done the review of the material,
Okay.
but it'd be great if we could get a place and location.
Because I don't
have
have
it.
that. I know that you and I are going, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Both members are going to go
Yeah.
from the committee.
But yeah, I do know it's Tuesday, I just don't know where.
I think it's from, I think it's
Thank
from
you.
11 to 12.
Okay.
Just,
And I will try to find out the location.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'd entertain a motion to go into executive session. if
I'll make a
someone-
motion to go into executive session.
You
Want to
gotta
read it?
You gotta
Yep.
read it first.
Ready? Motion to go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 38, Section 21A1, for the following purpose. 1, to discuss and vote on the discipline or dismissal of a complaint or charges brought against a public officer, employee, staff member, or individual in the matter of rules and regulation SO number 24-026, unless the public officer, employee, staff member, or individual requests an open session. 2, if the hearing and votes is held in executive session, the Board of Police Commissioners will not reconvene in open session following the conclusion of the executive session. So I made the motion. C seconded.
Motion to go into executive session at 4:39 PM. Commissioner Fernandez?
Yes.
Commissioner Jackson?
Yes.
Commissioner Birdie?
Yes.
Commissioner Roldan?
Yes.
Commissioner Trangese?
Yes.